Travel around the world with Crypto Trading Bar. Hi. So today we continue about Bitcoin mining. I'm at Vatican City right now in Rome. It's a beautiful weather, right? So let's talk about Bitcoin mining. Because we are setting context here, as I said, all you need to know is that in a Bitcoin blockchain, it was programmed in a 10-minute interval. So what it means is every 10 minutes, a new block gets mined by one of the miners out there on the Bitcoin network. And what the miner does is that it takes all the transactions from that occur from the past 10 minutes, they stuff it in a block and package it up. Hence, it's called blockchain. So what is the incentive for miners to do this? To put up all the money and electricity costs to run a computer and mine on the network. To do all that work of processing transactions and taking these blocks and adding them into the chain. The miner that discovers the next block is rewarded for his or her efforts. And this is known as the blockchain reward. Think of it as like a competition every 10 minutes, according to the heartbeat of the Bitcoin blockchain. All the miners out there on the Bitcoin network are simultaneously competing with each other. in order to discover the next block so that they can have the honor of packaging all those transactions, adding the block to the chain and ultimately claiming the block reward. Back when Bitcoin was initially launched in 2009, the block reward back then was much higher than it is today. And that's because Satoshi Nakamoto, the anonymous creator of Bitcoin, realized that in order for Bitcoin to succeed as a secure form of payment, that the network needed to be grown and it needed to grow fast. In order to prevent attack from double spending coin and 51 attack on the network, which obviously would be really bad. So in other words, Satoshi needed a way to attract a ton of miners to the Bitcoin network, because at the end of the day, the more miners are there, the more hash rate and more competition power there is on the network. So the more secure it is. And the way Satoshi went about doing this was in January of 2009, when the network initially was launched. He set that block reward to the highest level it's ever been, which was 50 Bitcoin per block. Because the Bitcoin blockchain operates on this 10-minute interval or 10 minutes heartbeat, that means the 50 new Bitcoin were entering the circulation every 10 minutes. Not only was the block reward as very high in the early days, but difficulty of mining or discovery of the next block was very low, because during then there wasn't much competition. So this combination of high reward and low competition was initially attracted so many miners to join the Bitcoin network, and essentially turned into the massive secure system that it is today.